Welcome. In this video about UPSC Civil Services Examination, we are going to discuss about this UPSC Civil Services Examination in very brief manner. So, obvious first thing, what is the eligibility criteria for UPSC Civil Services Examination? The eligibility criteria is this way. Number one, education. So, you must be graduate from any UGC recognized university. That is the most important thing, that graduation should be completed, or at least you should be appearing for graduation examination. So either you are appearing for graduation examination or you have completed your graduation. This is the criteria of education. But keep in mind that diploma, then 12th pass, like that qualification is not there for this civil services examination. Minimum graduation is required. Then second part, age limit. Minimum age should be 21 completed. But when suppose you are appearing for examination in 2025, then on 1st August 2025, your minimum age should be 21 completed on or before 1st August 25. So like that, in which year you are going to prepare? Suppose you are right now deciding that, okay, I have to appear in year 2028, long-term practice. Yeah, many students are preparing like that. So if you are appearing in 2028, then on or before 1st August 2028, your age must be 21 completed. Now, this is minimum age criteria. Maximum age criteria, right now we are carrying out this recording in 2024. So right now what is the age criteria? For open category, 32 years. For OBC, but keep in mind when we are talking about OBC, you must have non-creamy layer certificate and that caste verification certificate, etc. Then only it is considered as OBC. Otherwise they are not considering you as OBC. So for that, age criteria is 35 years, and for SC and ST, again thing is that caste verification and all that is required. So age criteria is 37 years. So this way we have the eligibility. So eligibility number one, that minimum graduation is required from UGC recognized university. Second important thing, if you are appearing for graduation, then also all right, but you must be fit in that age criteria. Third important thing now we are going to discuss here, that is number of attempts. How many times you can appear for this examination? Answer is that for open category, right now in 2024, January 24, whatever the data we have, accordingly you can appear for 6 times. Okay, but for OBC, again, whenever, now keep in mind, whenever I will say that, okay, OBC, that means implied condition, you must have caste verification certificate and you must have that non-creamy layer certificate. Then 6 plus 2, that is, initially they were having 7 attempts, now 2 added, so 9 attempts are there. If you belong to SC and ST category, SC or ST category, then from age of 21 to age of 37, every year you can appear if you want. Actually, this should not be there. But if anybody is not having success, then this type of number of attempts are there. Obviously, you must prepare in the way that maximum 2 or 3 attempts are required. Like that, your preparation method should be there. Now, this is about number of attempts. Now, when attempt is counted, so previous data shows that if you are entering in examination hall and appearing for any one paper, then it is counting, they are counting as an attempt. But right now, that means somewhere around 2019 onwards, they consider that if you are applying, once application form is submitted, that is counted as your attempt. So be aware, don't fill up form immediately, that will be counted as your attempt. Now, what is the structure of this examination? Examination is divided into 3 parts. First part that we are calling as a filter, that means preliminary examination. because ultimately everybody is interested, or many people are interested in getting these all benefits of IAS officer. And so many people are having dream, but that dream must be having efforts also. So they are checking this exam we are calling as filter examination, that is UPSC Civil Services Preliminary Examination. For that purpose, we required to appear for two papers, that is paper 1 and paper 2. Both papers are objective only, that is multiple choice questions. That category of questions are there, that is objective type questions. Now here, most important thing is that paper 1 is of 200 marks, that is 200 marks means 100 questions, 200 marks, so each question carries 2 marks. It includes general studies, that means physics, chemistry, biology, environmental science, then history, national freedom struggle. Both papers actually same, but they are considering to separate. Then geography, political science, or rather than that we should call it as Indian polity, economics, and lastly current affairs. So all these 10 parts they are including, that is we are getting total 10 subjects here for UPSC Civil Services Preliminary Examination paper 1. Paper 2 is just qualifying paper. That is actually paper 2 is very nice paper. It's aptitude test where data interpretation, simple arithmetics, English proficiency, comprehension, that is your grasping power, then communication skill, verbal and non-verbal communication, decision making, problem solving ability, then the most important thing, logical reasoning, analytical reasoning, all these things they are going to discuss, that is in paper 2. But right now, paper 2 they have made qualifying level. So out of 200, you have to score only 66. I'm saying only, sometimes it may be difficult, but only qualifying means what? If you are scoring 66, then also you are qualified. And if you are scoring 200 out of 200, then also qualify. These marks are not considered in your count. Okay, count is there only for paper 1. And out of 200, that is paper 1, if you are scoring more marks, then the selection chances are more. Now how they are going to select? Simple thing. They want suppose 1,000 as a total number of vacancies. That includes suppose IAS, IFS, that is foreign service, forest services, revenue services, IPS, and so on. Total number required is suppose 1,000. Then for interview, they will call 3,000. And when they are calling 3,000 for interview, approximately 10,000 will be selected for main examination. So we discussed the first part, that is preliminary examination. From preliminary examination, they will set a filter. That filter will take 10,000 approximately, plus and minus. So students, for mains examination is written examination. You have to write. 2 languages are there. That is obviously we are slaves. I should say that we were slaves, but yet I'm communicating with you in English. I'm using that everything, wearing out dress like British people. My communication is in English. No doubt I'm not able to speak that level of English, but yet I'm communicating with you in English. And like that, we required English. So this is the structure given by Britishers at that time, that a candidate must be able to understand English. Second, any one Indian regional language. If you belong to 7 sisters, that is Mizoram, Nagaland, and all that northeastern part, if you belong to that, particularly Nagaland, then you can opt English as your second language also, because state language of Nagaland is English, and therefore you can opt for English as second language. But if you are not belonging to that, then you have to select any one Indian regional language, maybe Hindi or maybe any other language you can select where you are convenient, you are proficient, having proficiency of that language. then you can go for that second language. Obviously, both the papers, that is English as well as Indian regional language, both the papers are just for qualifying level. Now, qualification value they have degraded, only 25% marks are required. These marks are not taken into count. Whereas essay writing, general studies, 4 paper, 1, 2, 3, 4 general studies, and then optional subject. What you are going to select? Any one optional subject you have to select. Maybe possible I am from science stream. I may say that okay, chemistry is my favorite subject. I can go by chemistry. So I will select chemistry. Now this way, only one subject I have to select, but that is at master's level. That means suppose I am selecting out chemistry, then whatever the chemistry is there for MSc part first level, that level is required for optional subject, or else all other subjects what we are studying out, history, political science, everything, that is only till 12th standard level. That is the level of examination, mains also. Now optional subject is there, that is for 500 marks. Rest of all papers are 250 marks each. Optional 1 and optional 2, 250, 250, total 500. So like that 1750 marks are there. Essay 250 mark, for general studies paper, that is 1000 mark. So 1000 plus 250, 1250, plus 500 marks of optional, 1750 marks are there for mains. Now out of that, whatever your top scorers are there, they are eligible for interview. Wrongly called as interview, it is called as personality test, where your knowledge is already tested. They want to check your personality, and that's why it is called as personality test. And on basis of your personality test score plus written examination score, okay, that written examination means descriptive answers you have to write. Total prelims marks are not considered. Prelim is just acting like a filter. You are selected, that's all. The remaining is history. Whatever score is there, that is history. You are selected, you are in. Only that is the importance of prelim. And then onwards for mains, whatever you are writing, that score and what is the score of personality test, that is considered. And whatever your estimation carried out at time of personality test, that is helpful for you to go for your desired services. Then onwards training portion is there, and then on basis of that training they are giving you rank. Earlier days your rank that was there on only basis of total, but now training part is also included. So this is the total journey from for UPSC. Now the most important thing, how, when and from where to prepare. Answer is that from when, anytime. Right now if you are hearing out this seminar and you are determining, yes, I want to prepare, you are eligible, you are there in the age, you can start. If you are there in 5th standard, 6th standard, 7th standard, then you can consider this is right time. You have to make your best, that is 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard study perfectly, because many students after being graduate, they are taking out books of 5th standard and 6th standard and they start learning. So like that you have to make your best at early days only. Whether classes are required for this? Answer, it depends on you. If you are considering yourself like Eklavya, then obviously we are there to help you. There are so many YouTube channels, not necessary only our YouTube channel. Many YouTube channels are there. You can go through that and you can study out with help of YouTube. There are textbooks, you have to get guidance and you can study. But if you want classes, then also all right, you have to follow following pattern. Number one, that coaching classes are close to your house. It should not happen that you are traveling 1.5 hours or 2 hours to reach at that class. Many times, particularly in rural area, these things are happening out. So you have to avoid that, because 2 hours plus 2 hours, 4 hour time you are spending in the journey. So coaching class must be close to you. Second thing, what is the capacity of that class, students' capacity. In a classroom, suppose less than 30 students are there, then personal attention is there. If 400 and 500 students are there in single classroom, then obviously personal attention is not there. Only delivering of lecture and hearing of lecture that you can carry out from YouTube also. So this is not required. So classroom capacity must be small. Third important thing, there must be regular lectures. Then library facility should be there because you have to go through various reference books, daily newspaper reading and all these things. And for that purpose, library facility is there. Yes. And now, the most important thing, that whether exams are conducted for that. Because we require tremendous practice examinations. And for that purpose, I am recommending this channel. On this channel, you will get so many exams. You will get practice of exams, not only exams, analysis of each and every exam that will be there uploaded in this YouTube channel. And therefore, I will recommend you to subscribe this channel and study regularly. Whatever videos are posted here, you can start studying out and you can solve exam. You can solve these question papers here and you will get, I am hopeful that you should get fantastic result from that. Thanks for observing this video.